welcome to Health Channel YouTube channel. Today we are talking about the basics of strength training or weight training. Many people go to gym but still don't have the right guidance or right form, right technique to do a weight training or strength training. Today we'll show you the right form, right technique, what are the basics of strength training, how to do a breathing, how to keep your form right and everything. So basic principles of weight training or a strength training are progression and overloading. So do not start with any barbell or a dumbbell at the beginning. So start with the weights, what is suitable for you beginning. Then later overload the weights and go to the next level. So it's very important to know the loading on the muscle. So concentric load and eccentric load. Usually people when we train, we need to know about the concentric load and eccentric load, because the concentric load is where we start to grow the muscle. So eccentric load is where we relax the muscle. So I'll give you the example. If you are training a biceps curl, we need to stop at the concentric curl where we do a flexion. So this is where we start to build more muscle than eccentric load. So many people do it very fast without doing a concentric or eccentric load properly. So we will ask you not to do it faster. Do it as slow as possible and hold at least for a couple of seconds in your concentric load. No matter you do weight training or strength training, any exercises, in every exercises there are 4 muscle groups involved. So if you're taking your example of a chest muscles, there are 4 different muscles which work. One is your pecs, your back, your triceps and your core. So it's called as agonist, antagonist, synergist and stabilizers. So your agonist muscles are primary mover, that is your chest muscle, maybe your pecs minor or pecs major. Your secondary, that is your antagonist, that's your back. Synergist would be your triceps, which will help you to take the load and push the load. And then it comes to the stabilizers, which may be your spine or maybe your abdomen. So a very important technique what we going to teach you today is breathing. Many gym or many trainers do not focus on these breathing techniques while lifting the weights and dropping the weights. So today we're going to teach you a very basic and simple technique which will be very effective for you in a long run. Example, take it as a gravity and opposite to the gravity. So gravity, towards the gravity is always breathing and opposite to gravity is always a breathe out. For example, if you are loading the weights towards the body, this is a force involved. When you force involved, you need to apply force. When you force applied, you want to do breathe out. When force not required, do a breathing. Don't look at the weights, look at the actions. Okay? So breathe out always and breathe in. Breathe out and breathe in. It's very important to know this. Activating growth mechanism with least amount of exercises possible. Muscle building or bodybuilding is not an aerobic or endurance contest. The only purpose is to hit the maximum weight and reach hypertrophy, to make the muscles go fatigue. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, push, 7. So the exercise name we just did is called as machine chest press. So this exercise, the form and technique when you do this exercise is very, very important. Usually many of us when we train our chest muscles, we'll try to hold our grip or the arm more wide to the body. So very important part when you train your chest muscles is do not hold your arms away from the body. In fact, get that close to the body. So when your arms are much close to the body, your chest muscles are more active, not the shoulder muscles. So whenever your push action is in this posture, your chest muscles are more active and the growth will also much more efficient and much more safer. Okay, now let's quickly move on to our back muscles. Relax, pull, relax, pull, relax, pull, relax. So the wrong technique of doing the rowing is stacking your shoulders. Okay, when you stack your shoulders, the range of motion of the muscle is gone. So make sure that whenever you're doing the rowing, do not stack your shoulders, relax your shoulders. Now use only the back muscles to give a contraction. Pull, stay there. To contract the back muscles, the more concentric contractions you have, the better the form and techniques are. This exercise, what we just did, is for your back muscles. Back, also called as latissimus dorsi. So, like short-term people also call it as a lats. So, when we do train your back muscles, you need to strengthen your back muscles, including your latissimus dorsi, your serratus posterior, or your subscapularis. So, particular exercise today we are doing is called as shoulder press, machine shoulder press. So, the right form and technique to do a shoulder press is always keep your elbows softer, not hard. Do not do this. Always keep your elbows softer and only bring it down to your chin level, not below this. Okay. So the load is more on a shoulder joint when you take it down, and the load is more on your elbow joint when you take it too high. So do it only 80% high, the concentric load and the eccentric load. Yes. Lift up, put a concentric load on a muscle, bring it down, eccentric load on a muscle. So this particular exercise today we're doing is called as leg press. So the eccentric load and the concentric load is more on a quadricep muscle. When you take the weight towards your body, this is more of weight. This is eccentric load. So the load and the lengthening of the muscle is happening when this posture is there. When you push it, there is a concentric load. Okay. So the wrong technique, wrong form of this exercise is doing is, do not knock your knees. Do not knock your knees. Keep your knees always soft. Relax. Yeah. Now bring it down more to the chest. The more close to the body, the more load is on the quads. Relax. Do it again. Yes. Do it again. Yeah. One more time. Yes. Lock. Lean forward. Go up. So this particular exercise today, we are focusing more on a hamstrings. So the exercise is called as stiff leg deadlifts. Lean forward. Keep your knees softer. While going up, tighten your bum muscles or your glute muscles to go high. Process, what you need not to do is, need not have to lock your knees. Your knees remains always soft. Soften your knees, push your hip back, soften your knees, lean forward, lean forward. Take more load on your hamstrings. Feel the load on the hamstrings. Go low, go low. Yes. Now tighten your glute muscle. Hold it tight. Your concentric contractions. Release your glutes. Go down. Yeah. Now have an eccentric load on a muscle, that is lengthening the muscle of the hamstrings. Now go up and have a shortening the muscle of the hamstrings. Good. So the wrong thing you're not supposed to do, or a wrong form technique is, do not stack your shoulders. Do not drop your shoulders. So, and do not arch your back. So always keep your back neutral, straight, and stack the shoulders. Go high. Maintain the same posture throughout the exercise. Go down. Same. Stack your shoulders. Back straight. Neutral, chin down. Yeah. Go down. Slowly raise up. Tightening your bum muscles. and relax. Yes. So this particular exercise today we are performing is called as biceps curl, dumbbell biceps curl. Okay. So here we are focusing more on your biceps muscles. The load of concentric is good when you go high, when you flex your elbows. When you extend your elbows, the load of eccentric is high. So the right form to do this is, do not move your arms further than your body. Always keep your arms in the line of the body and take it dumbbell close to your chest, then drop it down. Take it close to the chest, again drop it down. Lift it up, left, stay there and drop. So when you hold for a second or two on a concentric load, there are like chances you can grow a muscle better than like dropping it fast. So try and lift the dumbbell up here, stay there for 1 to 2 seconds, then slowly bring it down. So if the weight is high, what do you do? Many people have this question, many people do this wrong form and wrong technique. When the load is high, when usually people start to move their hips forward and back. So this is a very bad and wrong technique. The load, rather than going on the muscles, it's going on your lower back, which in long may cause you lower back injuries. So do not do this. What you can do is, in fact, so change your legs. So splitter, take a split stance. Yeah, change the stance this way. Take the split stance. If the weight is heavy, try and do. If you're feeling like too heavy to lift by yourself, take a spotter, or you can take a help of a trainer to guide you